Good evening, Daleville High School students, parents, and community stakeholders. Welcome to our virtual open house for students in grades 9 through 12. Tonight we will cover details associated with the first day of school for students attending in-person classes. Feel free to pause this video as needed to copy down pertinent information. Remember, our grade level reminds are still active, so if you need an answer to a question, you can still send it to us to get an answer. Be aware that each grade level remind is renamed for the next grade up. You may have received a notification letting you know about that change. The remind codes will be reposted at the end of this video for new students that need to add in. We encourage our digital students to watch this video as well so that they are aware of what is happening on campus. There is an additional orientation for our digital students that will cover how to log in to our digital learning interface next week. Students attending classes on campus can watch it as well, but that information will be covered in class by your teachers on the first day of school. Our intention is to provide the same lessons to students on campus and at home. We have been busy working over the past week to make that happen. The first question we will answer for you is, how do you know if you are a virtual or in-person learner? A digital commitment form was posted to our Facebook page and school website earlier this month. We have followed your request from that form. If you are unsure, you may send us a remind message and we will confirm with you. Be aware that choosing virtual learning locks your student into learning from home for the first 9 weeks. If your student is passing all their classes at the end of the 9 weeks, they will be able to continue virtual schooling. Students not passing will be asked to return to school so that closer monitoring of assignment completion can take place. More information will be given to those students on August 26th. All students receiving free and reduced lunch last school year should look in the mail for a card giving details about how to get free internet access from home. The school itself is not providing that access or making decisions on who is eligible. Please make sure that if you have moved in the last year that your address information at school is up to date. Now let's talk about the first day of in-person learning at DHS. Our first scheduled school day will be August the 28th. We will be in school 5 days a week, all school year long for all students. We encourage you to go ahead and log into a parent portal to see your current class schedule. We have reset every student's parent portal username and password. Please copy down your schedule before you get to school. The login for Parent Portal is the student's first initial, last name, and last 4 of the Social Security number. If you are unsure of your last 4 of your Social Security number, it happens to be your lunch code. So if it was me, I would fill in J. Robertson 1234 as the login name. Everyone's password is reset to Daleville 2021. Make sure you capitalize the D, it makes a difference. Schedules were built on your course requests submitted digitally over the summer. Be aware that students had to be adjusted here and there to reduce class sizes due to COVID. Schedule changes will only be made at the discretion of the administration. Requests should be emailed to Ms. Lawrence at lawrence@daleville.k12.al.us. Her email is also listed under our staff directory on our website. Students who did not submit a digital schedule request were assigned classes based on what was on their transcript from last year. Buses will run regular routes the first day of school. We highly encourage parents who can to drop their students off and pick up students from school to help reduce the number of students on buses since social distancing is not possible on the bus. Students must wear a mask on the bus. Drivers are reassigning seating so that families sit together. They are also sanitizing the buses between loads. Hand sanitizer is available on the buses. We encourage students to sanitize while loading the bus, keep the mask on the entire ride, and to re-sanitize after getting off. If you have moved since last school year or a new pickup location, please call Wyndham Elementary School for students K through 6 and Daleville High School for 7 through 12. You may have noticed the new entrance to the middle school is under construction. It is scheduled to be available for use in the near future. For now, we have changed the drop-off procedures in front of the high school to accommodate the middle school students. For high school 9 through 12 drop-off, parents should enter normally from Daleville Avenue, proceed forward and turn left at the stop sign. Going left will have you drop off your high school student at the old gym. You will then be able to continue on through the gate, back to Warhawk Drive, and then back to Daleville Avenue or Donnell Boulevard. Bear with us as parents get used to this new traffic flow. Absolutely no DHS student should enter through the front door. The front door entrance is being used for DMS only right now. This will also help with our COVID protocols. Students must have a mask to wear throughout the school day. We ask parents not to drop off students early in the morning. The first bell rings at 7:40 in the morning. Students can arrive around 7:30 and get where they're going. On Upon arrival, students will enter through the main hall door from the old gym, pick up breakfast, and go straight to their first period class. Students will not go to lockers at the beginning of the school day. They will not be able to congregate outside or in the hallways for safety reasons. Breakfast will be eaten in the classrooms and should be finished by 7:40. On the first day, students will only need paper and pencil. The bell schedule is available for your viewing on our website. You will notice that time between classes has been reduced to 4 minutes with no warning bell. DHS students 9 through 12 are the only students on campus changing classes each period due to COVID-19. Be aware that as the first day of school starts, we will assign locker visits by locations to reduce crowding in hallways. You will be unable to visit your locker after every class. Backpacks can now be carried throughout the day. They do not have to be clear or mesh, but go ahead and expect random backpack searches on occasion. Sports equipment and instrument storage will be assigned by your coaches or sponsors or directors. Students will be called to the office to purchase lockers and parking passes the first day of school. The cost for lockers is $10 and parking passes are $25. They will not be sold before the first day of school. Students expecting to purchase a parking pass need to go ahead and bring their driver's license, tag number, and insurance information that is required on the form. You can print and fill out a parking pass form from the school website. Go ahead and bring it the first day of school. Parents needing to leave medications with the school nurse should call the front office and schedule an appointment time before the first day of school. Students will not be going outside to break during COVID-19 pandemic. During second period, a break cart will come around so students can purchase snacks. All snacks are now $1. We will take coins as payment but will not have coins available for change. Teachers will continue to teach as you eat your break. There are 7 periods scheduled throughout the day and an additional enrichment period scheduled between 4th and 5th period. That enrichment period is called the Warhawk Way period. Students will receive counseling, goal setting, character development, standardized test practice, and RTI during that time. We will have lunch during the Warhawk Way. Lunches will be eaten in the classroom this school year. Remember, everyone gets free lunch and breakfast this year. Students who have money left on their lunch accounts can use that money to purchase additional drinks and items from the lunch cart. Of course, any student can purchase these additional items for 75 cents. Please have correct change. Off-campus lunch forms for seniors in good standing are available on the school website. Go ahead and print one off so you can use it the first day. They will be turned into your Warhawk Way teacher. At the end of the day, after 7th period, you will need to go straight to the bus. Be sure to be prepared for first period the next school day when you leave each day. You will not be allowed to go to your locker on arrival to school each day. The high school is the only school turning in lunch forms at the beginning of the year. We are not turning them in for lunch payment status, but students who qualify for free and reduced lunch receive an ACT waiver that allows you to take the ACT at no cost. AP test costs are also cut in half by acceptance into the free and reduced lunch program. We want everyone to turn those in to see if you can qualify to not have to pay for the ACT or part of the AP test. Regardless of your answers on the form, all students will receive free lunch and breakfast this year. Seniors will also be required to turn in this form to be able to participate in off-campus lunch. The dress code is the same as last year. Please remember though, all shorts, skirts, and dresses cannot be shorter than 2 inches above the knee. Leggings are not pants. The top that you wear with your leggings or tights still has to follow the 2-inch rule above the knee. Boys' shirts have to be tucked in if they fall past their pockets. Cell phones are still not allowed to be used during the day. Teachers may teach you how to log in on your digital learning platform from your cell phone in case you have to use that at any time. We encourage parents to go back and reread the reopening plan that came out this summer that details our quarantine guidelines. It is absolutely vital that parents monitor their children for COVID symptoms. Do not send any child to school who displays a symptom of COVID-19. Students who experience positive COVID test results should immediately contact us. That way, Alabama Department of Public Health can notify the appropriate people. Visitors are not allowed on campus unless they have made a prior appointment set up through one of the following: email, remind message, or phone call. Hand sanitizer will be available throughout campus during the day. Teachers will also be cleaning desks between classes. Students should feel free to bring their own. Each student will be receiving face masks on the first day of school for the State Department of Education. Sanitation to high traffic areas has also been increased. Water fountains have been turned off. Students should bring their own clear water bottle with their name on it. We have some for sale at break and lunch for students that forget their bottle. Procedures for athletic events will be announced shortly. We are working with Daleville High School Athletic Association to stream games to the National Federation of High Schools network. Tonight's game against Daleville will be streamed on the NFHS network online. Access to this live stream is available for a small monthly fee. A portion of that fee is given to our athletics program. Senior night for students involved in volleyball has been moved to the first home game. Senior night for football, cheer band, and PT team has been moved to the first home football game, which will be August 28th, home against Dale County. Make note that game has been moved to our stadium due to renovations at Dale County Stadium. Senior night procedures are different due to COVID. We will be in contact with your participating child to make sure they understand what will be happening. Remember, orientation for students learning at home, those people who we call virtual learners, will be next week. Any questions can be sent to our grade level reminds. Each teacher has recorded a short video for each of their classes detailing what is needed for their class. But more importantly, you can see their real face before it's all masked up next time you see it. You can locate these videos by clicking on the teacher's page on the school website and then clicking on the name of the class you were taking. We want to thank all of you for the continued support we've received as we have all navigated the pandemic together. We look forward to seeing your kids in person and online over the next week. Have a great year and go Warhawks.
You did good. There's only one word I gotta take out.
Not.
Not.
Yeah.
So when I tell you I'm done